Every morning the world starts quietly, one soft light at a time. Homes flicker awake, shops open. People take those first small steps into a brand new day. And in all of that ordinary movement, there's something kind of extraordinary. A moment worth noticing, a spark you feel before you even name it. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's small, but kindness shows up right on time. And every morning we choose to show up with you so we can look for that spark together.
Good morning. I'm Matt Roof, the Uncommon Kindness Guy, and this is Kindness Rising. Let's rise together.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in this morning to the morning show where we gather before the day fully kicks us in the shins. Welcome everyone, and today feels different. It's my daughter's graduation, the first part of her ceremony for her graduation, and honestly, I can't believe we are already here. This kid has absolutely crushed it. She's going to earn her bachelor's degree officially tomorrow in psychology in an honors program, a bachelor's degree in 3 years. She's already been accepted into her master's program. We're just so proud of what she's achieved. And what's important here is that it's not the achievement. It's not the achievement itself that we are proud of. It's the process and what she showed us with her grit, discipline, late night stress, determination, and of course the relentless pursuit of her goal. That's always been one of her strengths. And it wasn't accidental, it was earned. So today we are celebrating her, and we are also beginning the great New York State graduation road trip. We're going to be bouncing back and forth across the state from central here to west where she is a couple times over the next couple days. Don't care. Wouldn't trade it for a second. My lower back might have opinions later. I might stiffen up a little bit, but this week is about becoming and about this milestone, and how this milestone is amazing, but they're not the end. Graduation is emotional because it represents achievement, but it also represents transition. One version of life ending, another beginning, and that, my friends, that is the beauty, the weird, and the emotional part of life. So that's what we're rocking today. Roseanne, Mom, you're out there. Go get ready to head to the graduation. I appreciate that you've come out and said hello. I am going to be ready to rock and roll shortly after we're done here too. Get on the road. Mom, so look forward to spending a lot of time with you over the next couple of days. So glad you're home. And we're going to continue. I promised we would do it. Who in the world is this? Who in the world is this? I don't know. Three clues to help you decide. Help us. Today's birthday clue. Today's birthday. Clue number one. Before they were famous, this person really wanted to drive fast cars. Was super obsessed with competitive racing, auto racing. Again, before they were famous, this person wanted a career in competitive auto racing. That is clue number one for who in the world is this? And we'll get to more clues later for sure. More clues coming up. Absolutely. And here's a little message. A little message. I don't know who's out there. Sully, what's up? Puran Batari, welcome. We are very proud of Mom and Dad for their hard work and parenting, says Roseanne Roof. Heather and I crushed it. We got a kid through college. It's pretty good. Could not have done it without you, Mom. You know that. Without the love and support of our family. So it's not about me. It's about Meryl, and it's about us as a family lifting each other up and helping each other through. So before I start emoting overly because I am proud. I'm going to say hello to Newbie Plays. Newbie. Welcome in, Newbie. I'm so glad you're playing with us. We're getting a little emotional here as we prepare for a major transition in my life and we start thinking about everybody. This is not about me, though. It's about everybody. It's about everybody's life. It's about realizing that success is usually much less glamorous than people imagine. All right, welcome into Kindness Rising. I'm so glad you've all joined us. We're realizing that achievement is often built from repetition, consistency, and sacrifice, showing up on days that you don't feel like it. And that's the story. Watching my kid these last few years has reminded me how focused determination can be and how excellence compounds from little decisions, the habits. Overnight success, she graduated. No, I watched her. Every day. Getting a little emotional here, people. Her success was her effort every day. What the hell just happened? My whole computer just shut down. Life is weird like that. Okay. Wow. Okay. Everything just went blank. All right. But that kid I watched in a way, and she's always been this way. Determination, absolutely goal focused. I remember watching her learn to water ski. Face plant after face plant. Thinking that maybe she wasn't gonna make it, wasn't gonna do it. She'd give up. Back on those skis. And when she stood up and got there, I mean, it's classic, but never give up. All right. Thank you for putting up with me. I didn't realize, I thought it might, but I didn't realize it was going to go this way, this deep this morning. But we've got some time before we get up there. There'll be tears throughout the next couple days. All right. We are going to do a kindness spotlight to keep things on track. Stephanie West, what's up? I'm so glad you're here. Welcome into Kindness Rising. We are saying good morning and rising and shining, just like we do every weekday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. And we are going to do a kindness spotlight because we got to hear that drop and get into it. Stick around for the next hint, too, for your who in the world. All right, today's kindness spotlight, because, of course, kiddo is graduating from Kylan. Hey, Kathleen, you came over to YouTube. Yay! Kathleen the donkey is out there. Good morning. I've seen you're getting more active out here on YouTube and on LinkedIn for sure. Appreciate it, Kathleen. Everybody check out Kathleen's honest, vulnerable, very real story. She shares details. I heard your story yesterday, Kathleen, about the bullies behind your condominium and the comeuppance. I love that word you used. So we do pay attention out there, Kathleen. So appreciate you and glad to talk about your work too. But we are going to get into our kindness spotlight. We don't want to get too off track, although I love talking about our friends in the community. It's going to go to the National Society for Collegiate Scholars. One thing worth celebrating today is academic excellence itself. My kid definitely did that. No, not perfection, not pressure, but genuine commitment to growth, learning, curiosity, and disciplined effort. sometimes modern culture gets a little weird about achievement, like celebrating effort somehow means you're too serious, right? And becoming excellent at something matters. It matters. Dedication matters. Discipline matters. Follow through matters, and especially when it's paired with kindness and humanity. And that's something that my kiddo showed. It isn't just grades as you mature and grow. It's the person she's becoming as she's pursuing her goals. That's what matters. All right. That was the kindness spotlight. It was about the National Society of Collegiate Scholars. Congratulations to all the collegiate scholars that are graduating in this upcoming season. I know college education or education community here where I'm coming in from, it's going to be a zoo here, thousands and thousands of people celebrating the graduation and the transition of their loved ones and their students. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's kill the spotlight music. Welcome in, everybody. It's 7:43 a.m. on a Thursday morning. I'm so glad you've come here to join Kindness Rising as I go into my AM radio voice. I just like to do that sometimes because I'm crazy. It helps me transition when I start getting a little emotional. It's all right. It's all good. We have to do this. Wait, that happened today? We're going to do Wait, That Happened Today. Yep. We're going to jump right into it. I meant to do a clue, but we're going to have to deal with Wait, That Happened Today. And then I'll give you your second clue. May 4th, 1998, 1998. We all were there, I think. I know I was there. 76 million people were there to watch the finale of my favorite show of all time. If someone asked me, I'd say it. Maybe I'd say it. I don't know. There's a couple others out there. But it's a good one. For sure. I've talked about it before. We're talking about Seinfeld. Seinfeld. What? Yes. This 76 million people, one of the most watched TV finales in American history, was in 1998. 28 years ago. 28 years ago. Right? Did I get that right? 1998? I'm terrible at this math with the years. I should do it in advance so I know. I think it's 28. Anyway, I saw a thing about Jerry Seinfeld. 72. I didn't realize that Jerry was 72, but he's been around. Anyway, yeah. I remember where I was for the Seinfeld finale. I was living in DC. I remember right where I was. I could picture myself sitting on the futon in our living room of the DC house that I lived in 1998 and watching the Seinfeld finale. Absolutely. But here's what's fascinating to me about the Seinfeld, regardless of the 76 million people who sat and watched in bars and restaurants and viewing parties. No one thought that show would work. Just like people didn't think the work of our Who in the World would work. There's another sly clue, right? The person who we're talking about are where in the world, or who in the world. Who in the world is wanted to be a car race driver, and people didn't believe in their work. A show basically about nothing, no emotional speeches. They didn't even have a very special episode energy, no perfect family lessons. As a matter of fact, it was very controversial, the ending of Seinfeld. People wanted it wrapped up in a different bow, I think, and it just wasn't that. It was just human beings being ridiculous, just like the entire series was. Yada, 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 double dipping, master of your domain, no soup for you, which honestly is incredible staying power for a show famously described as about absolutely nothing. Yep. And again, like I said, the ending was super controversial. which feels very on brand for Seinfeld because it was just awkward ending. Absolutely. All right, that's Who in the World. But let's get to the second clue I promised I'd get to because time is flying here on Kindness Rising on Mornings in the Lab. Here's our second clue. This creator's obsession with mythology and universe building accidentally changed pop culture forever. Forever. Absolutely. So that's our clue. Wanted to be a race car driver. Obsession with mythology and universe building absolutely changing, accidentally changing, what did I say? Accidentally changing pop culture forever. That's how I wrote it. How many times am I going to flash that thing up there? Anybody getting dizzy from all this flashing? Anyway, if you decide to go live with the Mornings in the Lab network, which is what we do with people, for people, helping you to stand out, to bring your personal brand to the world, to show your your experience, your expertise, your authenticity, your trustworthiness, your authority, all those things, entertainment. That's your It's what Google looks for when they're prioritizing things. It's a way to build around your structure around that. And we've built all the tools to support that, to make it simple for you to show up as your best self. Whether it's through our guest directory, our guest engine, helping you to connect with other networks to show your authority through the development of an authority page, or whether it's developing your own show right here on the Mornings in the Lab network. That's what we're here to do. We're here to help you establish your authority in the world where you never know what's out there. Going live, mixing live with produced content to make a real entertaining show. That's what we do at Mornings in the Lab network to help you stand out. All right. I am getting dried out, getting choked up. It's all right. All right, let's kick it. Let's kick it. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, we didn't do a Be Kind rewind today. And this was essential. This is an essential one. Another one. We are Mom, if you're still out there, I appreciate you. My mother gave me feedback yesterday, which I always take, and I always appreciate everybody's feedback. Send it to me. How can I improve the show? She's like, you got to associate music with each band. I'm like, yes, actually, classic. Absolutely. I haven't gotten there yet. I'm going to get to some I want to do some introductions. I was thinking about some bumper videos to lead in so that you know what's coming next and what to expect. I'm improving over time. We're learning, we're growing. But this is the Be Kind Rewind, a movie that understood something powerful about potential and that gifted people still struggle to believe in themselves. Absolutely. Absolutely. One of the most important scenes in the entire movie isn't even about intelligence. I'm talking about a movie where people might like their apples or not like their apples. I'm talking about Good Will Hunting, and I'm talking about the bench scene. The bench scene where conversation is the experience, the pain, the growth, the human connection, the realization that knowledge alone isn't wisdom. And I think graduation season, just like we're experiencing in our house right now, brings that idea into focus that achievement matters, education matters, and becoming a whole human being, that's even bigger. It's not your fault. Remember that line? Like sometimes growth finally begins the moment people stop carrying things they knew that they were never meant to carry forever. Right? That was one of the key messages. It's not your fault. Sometimes growth finally begins the moment people stop carrying things they were never meant to carry forever. That's the line. And I mean, I would be remiss if I did not mention Robin Williams. If I didn't mention Robin Williams. Thanks, Kathleen. Yep. The moment people stop carrying things they were never meant to carry forever, that's when growth. Yep. I appreciate you, Kathleen. That's awesome. Growth finally begins. I'll just keep saying it over and over again, right? It'll be our mantra. Growth finally begins the moment people stop carrying things they were never meant to carry forever. I know I've had things I've had to let go, and I'm sure you have too, and others as well. Robin Williams, that's what I was getting at. Robin Williams, his wisdom in that movie, obviously absolute tragic loss of a man of wisdom and humanity and humor, and showed that often the clowns are the saddest people. Very sad, very sad. But Robin Williams, an inspirational role that he played in that movie. And there's more. You almost ran into Robin Williams. You had your celebrity run-in with Robin Williams. That's pretty cool. All right. Okay. I am just like catching my breath a little bit here. I appreciate everybody who has stuck through this with me. This is part of it. This is part of the experience of going live every day. You bring what? He was blushing. I'm interested in your run-in with Robin Williams, Kathleen. Absolutely. I figured if you physically ran into him, he would have some kind of quick, funny remark. But maybe that isn't the way maybe that wasn't the way he was on the street. I don't know. That's interesting. Anyway, thanks for sticking around. Those who have, I appreciate you. Absolutely. Are we going to get to the last clue of who in the world is this? Was anybody at all curious about who in the world is this? Maybe we'll do that. For those who have stuck around long enough, anybody have a guess yet for who's out there? Anybody out there have a guess yet? Our first clue, before they were famous. I'm going to lose the music. Before they were famous, this person wanted a career in competitive auto racing. Our second clue is, I can't read it. He was obsessed. I got a he. See, you got another clue. He was obsessed with mythology, universe building, and accidentally changed pop culture forever. Yeah, Kathleen is leaning the right way. Here we go. Last clue. Introduce generations to the Force. Lightsabers, interstellar politics, and of course, one extremely complicated father-son relationship. George Lucas. Today's George Lucas's birthday. George Lucas was our person of the day. You got to know I love me some Star Wars. Always, always, always.
The Force is strong with this
one. Absolutely. George Lucas. So that was our clue for today. Stick around because I've got some good ones coming up. I've looked into the future a little bit. About whose birthdays are coming up or whose celebrations are coming up of things. And the next couple of days might just surprise you or might not. I don't know. Tomorrow's going to be, I'm going a little obscure, trying to go a little more obscure. Friday, still haven't decided yet, but I got a couple of good ones for us too. I love it. This has been a fun thing for me, a part of the evolution, doing this who in the world. Who in the world? I got to come up with a song. Who in the world? Who? I'm terrible at that. I'll come up with something. Anyway, we're rocking and rolling here, heading our way up towards 8 o'clock in the Mornings in the Lab network. You'll get over there and see Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends. We had an awesome Wednesday yesterday. If you didn't get a chance, make sure you go and see It Starts With Joy, starring Cher. Thanks, Mom. Mom, go get ready to go. We got to get on the road. Anyway, Cheryl Raphael Whitaker, Starts With Joy, had a great episode yesterday, as she always does. The guys with What the Truck at 10 a.m. on Wednesdays. Today is Thursday at 5 p.m. Our non-morning morning show, Jason Hewlett, will launch, I think, at 5 p.m. today. And keep an ear out. You know where I'll be, 7:30 a.m. every morning, where Keith and John and friends will be over there at 8 a.m. Petruccelli will be rocking it tomorrow morning. Dr. John Petruccelli, our bullshit professor. Yeah. This is it. You're here with the Mornings in the Lab network with Kindness Rising and heading over to Mornings in the Lab network. Oh, crap. I never did this. I don't want to be called a liar because I promised that I would continue to give you guys, and because of course the world is like crazy right now, right? But this one just still is big. The trial continues, the OpenAI trial. This week it's been all about the other side, Sam Altman, right? We had Elon Musk last week. This week's been Sam Altman's arguments that there's fundamental disagreement about the mission of OpenAI and whether it's move away from nonprofit to a for-profit company being commercialized was the intention and what the implications are for that. But really, it's not just asking who owns OpenAI. The question that it's asking is, can organizations stay connected to their original mission as they grow larger, more powerful, and more successful? That's what happened, right? OpenAI scaled and maybe drifted from their original mission. It's important to keep an eye on that. Growth changes things, success changes things, and scale changes things for companies, creators, communities, and for people. Closing arguments are coming up next, so we'll be keeping an eye out for what the implications are of the decision of this trial and all the other stuff that's going on out in the world. All right. We are winding down here. Thanks for joining on another episode of Kindness Rising right here on the Mornings in the Lab network. Don't forget to get on over to Mornings in the Lab with Keith and John and friends. I'm headed off to start that great New York State graduation road trip. But here's the thing. Maybe many milestones matter so much because they remind us that the ordinary days counted. That was the key message at the beginning. My kids spent every day grinding it out, making the decisions, the studying, the sacrifices, the stress, the perseverance, and eventually all those little tiny ordinary moments, they became visible, and that's becoming today. So I'll be back tomorrow morning after several hours out on the road. Get on over to see Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow morning, and until then, stay uncommon and stay kind.